BS Sports here, back for another week of college football. Week 2 of our college football rankings just came out, as a matter of about 30 minutes ago. So we're kind of fresh on this. And any commentary before we get into it?
Week 3, right?
This is the second bracket, right?
This is the second week?
I think this is only the second bracket. Or is this week 3?
I think it's week 3. But either way.
Either way.
Bracket for week 13, how about that?
Week 13.
No real commentary for me. A couple points we'll get into, but nothing really up front. I guess no real surprising spots from the teams, but a couple spots I think we probably both disagree with. So.
Yep, for sure. So, biggest movers, my beloved Crimson Tide fell 6 slots from a first round bye, the 4 seed, to number 10, bringing up the rear. Last team in. That's not a what do you call it? Oh my gosh.
Conference winner?
No, an auto bid, right? Big 12 or
so a conference winner.
Or Big 12.
Not a bid though. Yeah, no, I got you.
So.
Yeah.
And then you had Oklahoma now kind of solidifying themselves in this mix here.
Yeah. We're going to get into more of a game recap preview on the full college football show, but yeah, as far as rankings go and making it into the bracket, I think you got to say they're a lock now, right?
Yep, I would think so, unless if they go and somehow fumble the bag at LSU or Missouri next 2 weeks.
So I mean, it's not an incredibly easy road.
And they get both those games at home.
Yeah, they're both at home. So
take care of business, and that Alabama win is that was a statement win for Oklahoma.
Yep, absolutely. Now that's 3. Do they have 3 ranked wins now? Oklahoma does, with Tennessee, Bama. Did they win one other?
They had to have.
A ranked one though. They lost to Texas.
Lost to Texas. Lost to Ole Miss.
They didn't play Georgia.
They beat who did they beat early on? They beat it out of conference. It was Michigan.
Okay.
Michigan, right?
Okay. So, and were they ranked then, you think?
I think Michigan was ranked then. It fell out. Michigan's back in now. I think they're at like 18. So.
Okay. So yeah, three ranked wins.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, they made a statement, and like I said, we'll get into it more on the preview and recap show. But they made a statement, and I think they're sitting pretty good as long as, like you said, they take care of business.
Yep, looking good. So running down the ranking here, the board, top 3, no changes. Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, didn't expect much there. Even if Bama does not blow it and lose that game, I think they're still sitting there at 4. I don't think we're going to get any movement until conference championship week.
Yeah.
And I still believe that the SEC, assuming A&M runs the table, doesn't lose a game, wins the SEC, they will go to 2, and then the winner of Ohio State, Indiana will be 1 most likely.
Do you think that loser falls? They're probably, if they both go there undefeated that championship game.
I think the playoff committee's in love with those 2 Big Ten teams.
So they keep them both
I think they're both going to have first round byes regardless.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't expect that. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if they will. I think they fall. I think one falls out. Oh, let me put it this way. I don't think Ohio State will fall out. I think Indiana, if they lose the championship game, they might fall to like the 5.
Think so. I
Yeah.
I don't feel it only because they have not put A&M. No one's been in front of Indiana this whole entire season except for Ohio State. So that makes me think that they love Indiana.
That's fair as well. I guess the only way they might do that is if A&M loses the title game to, say, Bama, and Bama would have to get one of the top 4 seeds.
That's what I was going to say. Right? This will get interesting.
And then A&M's 4.
This will get interesting if you get an Alabama A&M title game and Bama wins it, and you have a 2-loss team in the thick of that. In that case, they probably stay 1-2. I don't think.
You think?
I don't think they give Bama a 2 seed. I think Bama will get probably the 3 in that scenario, and maybe A&M stays 4.
Wow.
And then we're back to where we were the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
Just a little sweaty there for the Alabama fans. So then coming number 4 now with the first round bye is UGA, the Dogs.
The Dogs.
Georgia by default moves up, and we talked, and we'll get into this in the preview, but this is a scary Georgia team now. They just laid the hammer down on Texas. Alabama, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma now have this weird thing going on, this full circle of life where they can't. Some of them can't beat each other. It was Oklahoma can't beat Texas. Texas can't beat Georgia. Georgia can't beat Bama, and now Bama can't beat Oklahoma. It's just this big circle jerk of SEC.
Huge clusterfuck, yeah.
All blue bloods.
Well, we say it all the time. These SEC schools, so
Yep.
prime example right there. But yeah, so Georgia moves up.
Yep. Georgia moves up, and then following suit, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Oregon all move up a slot. And then in the 8th spot, we have Oklahoma, like we talked, moved up 3 spots from where they were. And then you've got Notre Dame at 9, followed by Alabama at 10. And this is where we get our first controversial. It's the Homer Bama guy in me, because at this point it's like, what does it matter? I mean, sometimes the schedule looks easier being in, like when I look at the bracket now.
This definitely looks easier.
You play Oregon in Eugene, so that's could be kind of tough maybe, but I mean that the SEC gauntlet they ran through, playing at Athens, playing at Missouri, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Oklahoma at who else? LSU, and then they got to finish off here at Jordan here in a couple of weeks. But I think Alabama should be 9 over Notre Dame, because Notre Dame's played 2 ranked games and they lost them both.
Whoa, Pitt was ranked.
Pitt was ranked. That was a big win, Notre Dame. So. But,
Game day deserved to be there.
But I digress. And then at 11 and 12, who are technically the first 2 out right now, is BYU, Utah.
Yep, which I guess I probably agree with. I think Vanderbilt should probably be in one of those 2 spots, first 2 out. Because if they beat Tennessee on the road, the last game of the year, I think they might have a case.
I think you can give them a case for sure, especially like we talked. If they beat Tennessee in that last week and don't knock the doors off of them, and Tennessee stays ranked, then at the end of the year it'll be an extra ranked win on Vanderbilt's resume.
Especially look if Vandy lost to Bama and then
Texas,
yeah, in Texas, right?
Yeah, both were road games.
So Bama goes on to win.
You don't expect Vanderbilt to win in Tuscaloosa or in Texas.
Yeah, and they're both kind of scary for the other team. But I mean, Bama goes on to win the SEC title, so Vandy has a loss to the SEC champion and a Texas team who, got kind of murdered by Georgia last week, but for a minute there was kind of putting on a show and almost had a case as well. So, and if they were in a 3-team loss, maybe not fumbled some of these games earlier on in the season, they would have a chance as well. So, yeah, I don't know. Now, those teams probably won't get in, BYU and Utah, just because of how the bracket's going to shape out. I don't think there's going to be room at all. I think there's 5 SECs in right now. I think it probably stays that. I know we said that there was a chance to get 6, and maybe if something happens, then I don't know who would get kicked out. It would have to be Oregon, which has a big game this week, so we'll talk on that on the preview show. But I don't know. What's your take there? You think if the 6th, what SEC school would get in? Would it be Vandy, the 6th one?
It has to be. I don't think Tennessee's got enough on the resume. Well, it can't be.
Yeah, they would have 3.
I think it's a lot better shot for Vandy to get in if they beat Tennessee than it would be for Tennessee if they beat Vandy.
Yeah, for sure. And I'd rather see a 2-loss Vandy team in than any of those other, even some of those other 1-loss schools. I think both of those schools have 2 losses, don't they? BYU and Utah.
No, BYU's 1, so that's what I was going to bring. That was what I was going to bring up next. So we talk about how you're not supposed to be punished for losing your conference championship game. We're going to get into some soul searching here, because 1-loss BYU goes and plays Texas Tech and gets obliterated again. What do you do with them?
That's a good point.
Do you not punish them at 1 loss, or do you punish them and say you guys can't win any close or any ranked games, because by process of elimination, like we talked all year, BYU just kind of kept climbing the board.
I think it's tough to be in the committee and not. I know they say that they don't, take into consideration or whatever the conference championship game, but I think it's hard to do that whenever you put the conference champion in, like they get not open. So I think it's they should be looked upon on a higher pedestal for making the game, but I mean, if you lose a game, you get blown out. Now if it's a close game and whatever, that's fine. But
because now we're going to have to make the decision of, Alabama gets in, loses to A&M. Are they now a 3-loss team, even though they just went to the SEC dance and lost to undefeated A&M?
Yeah, and that's what people's going to argue as well.
Exactly.
And it's like, well, you put a 2-loss BYU team over a 3-loss A&M or Bama team, but
yeah,
like look at the schools that Bama played compared to.
Oh, absolutely. Like you've got to take that into consideration. But what I was gonna say, good thing we've got some very sharp men and women making these picks and giving us these playoff games. So.
Yeah, thank God.
I'm
just happy conference champs don't get buys anymore. So
yeah, and then the two teams we haven't really mentioned yet, who technically are in us right now, is Miami at the 11 seed as the ACC team, which I think there's still a chance that they could get to the ACC dance, but it's not looking that way. I think as long as Duke and Georgia Tech take care of business, that's going to be your ACC matchup there. And then one of them will be in front of Miami, and Miami will fall out.
And they were talking, before you go to the 12, they were talking that Miami, they were talking just that they would have to pretty much not get an auto bid and have to find their way in. I don't, if they don't make it to the title game, they don't get in, right?
I don't
or do you
think
think they get
I
in?
don't think there's a way you put
Okay.
Miami. I don't think they have a good enough strength of schedule.
Okay,
And,
I would agree.
And in the ranking, they're like 13th, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree.
So even just by that straight 1 through 25, they're not viewing them as better than even Utah.
Yeah, I think it's
Utah.
I think it's just a name at that point. Like they want them in, but
For sure.
they're gonna get so much slack if they put in a 2-loss Miami team that doesn't make the ACC title game.
Yeah. And then right now, 12 seed, they've got Tulane projected. So, interesting here, I believe the highest G5 ranking is, where'd they go? I guess it's Tulane. They did not rank JMU in the top 25.
Wow.
They must just be assuming, because I think the knock on JMU was they weren't going to be. Once Tulane and North Texas play each other for the American Conference, whatever the conference they're in, essentially what they're saying is whoever wins that game is going to be our 12th team because they'll have the best resume at that point.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but I did see there was a bunch of like pop-ups during Saturday saying like, what's the Big Five school in? It's called the Big Five, right? Or the
Group of five.
Group of five, whatever. The Group of 5 team in, and it was JMU, like highest percentage, like the entire day Saturday. So I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I guess they kind of looked at things and were like,
because I think
well, these two teams play each other.
Because they don't have a better record. I don't think they've lost. Has JMU lost?
I don't think so.
But again,
one.
it's highest ranked Group of 5 conference winner.
Got it.
And they're going to view North Texas Tulane as that team.
Yeah. Yep, makes sense to me.
And give me Mestamaker likely going to like Georgia, going to Texas Tech, and how sick would that be? North Texas, Texas Tech first round game.
Sick.
I think the state of Texas has I think it's 5 teams. Is it in the top 25 now? Maybe.
Wow.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Texas Tech, Texas A&M, and then you got SMU's not ranked, but they had a chance there for a while too. They were fifth Texas.
Yeah, they were ranked for a while. So.
Yep. So
all right. Well, there you have it.
this will not be the.
No, this will change a lot, but that's why these little updates are fun to talk about and.
Give me one bold prediction, like one just out of pocket, who either will make it or won't make it. That's in right now. If you got one. Sorry to put you on the spot.
No, I mean, just tough because I want to say Indiana falls out of the top 4, but I mean, you make a good point of like how do you do it?
I've got.
Honestly.
Yep. What do you think?
I don't know. Go ahead. I'm still thinking.
I got one, and it's probably not totally out of left field, but it kind of is just the way the ranking is now. Oregon Ducks don't make the playoff, and USC Trojans sneak in.
They would have to win this week.
They beat them this weekend and knock Oregon off the map.
Well, that would definitely cancel Oregon out, right?
And then
If they lost this week, they'd be
Yep.
gone.
And then 2-loss USC is over 2-loss Oregon. Because I think your Big Ten's only getting 3 teams in. Again, Ohio State, Indiana, regardless of outcome, it's either going to be Oregon or USC.
So I was watching something that, what if Ohio State loses to Michigan the last week of the year?
Michigan's probably in at that point, right?
That's what they said that I was watching.
Who do you kick out in that?
It had to be Oregon, right?
So let's look at the bracket. As of right now, it's Alabama, right? Because they're the last team in. But I guess you're gonna make the assumption that. Well, hell, I don't know. Where'd my bracket go? There it is.
I mean, yeah, technically Alabama is the last team in right now, so it would be them right now. But if they beat Oregon, or they beat Auburn, and go to the title game and lose, where would you place them?
I think you give. I think they
8,
just.
9?
I think 7-8. I think they get a home game still.
Okay.
I think the SEC Big Ten. I mean, we talk crap all year about who's better and like the cupcake schedule, but I think they're going to favor those 2 conference championship games pretty heavily.
Okay. Does Ohio State move out of 1 spot if they lose to Michigan?
Yes.
Or do they
Because-
still win the Big Ten? You'd have to keep it, right? Or you move the SEC title winner in.
It depends. It depends if A&M runs.
Could
the
Bama
table.
be a 1 seed?
If no, that ain't happening. There's no all hell would break loose if 2-loss Bama gets the 1 seed.
1 loss Ohio State though, to Michigan.
I think in that scenario,
Ohio State's 1, Bama 2,
probably.
Indiana 3, Aggies 4, Georgia 4.
Nah, Aggies will stay in. Like I said, they're gonna favor the loser of that game.
Okay.
So there you have it.
A lot of things that could happen though. 2 weeks. I guess that would be my biggest take. I think Bama is going to win the SEC title game, and I think Indiana falls out of the top 4. I don't know how it happens, but wishful thinking.
Get your bets in.
I would love to see it. I don't actually, maybe not, because do I really want to see Indiana play 2 games?
Yeah, good question.
They won't. They'll lose first round.
Good question. So, alrighty, there you have it. There's our top 12. We have 2 weeks left. Two more of these to do, and then we will have an official bracket.
Yep, exciting. And for that championship weekend, we'll have sports betting in Legal in Missouri.
We sure will.
Let's go.
If you're local here, we will come check out BS Sports. We will be in Hollywood Casino.
Here we go.
St. Maryland Heights.
Maryland Heights, yeah. St. Charles. Well, is it? No, I
Or
guess it's
city.
technically, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in the Maryland Heights City. And we will also be popping in at Ameristar Casino Resort and Spa in St. Charles, Missouri.
Gotta check out the sports books.
So come find us. Our booth will be set up. We'll be giving out free picks all day, referral codes, all that. So
Oh, yeah. All right.
we'll see you then.
Till next time.